no rest for the weary on a road to the state championship. After months of hard work, grueling practices, injuries, and defeats, two teams with visions of greatness collide in the regional round of the state playoffs. Tonight, number 7 East Ascension hosts the 10th-seeded Southside Sharks. One team's season ends abruptly, while the other team's dream continues. And you'll see it all exclusively on the REV Game of the Week.
It all began in 1935, a new era in telecommunications, right here in Southeast Louisiana, born from the ambitions of several local families, with a clear vision and outlook focused on the future, connecting people across 10 parishes, one household at a time, powering an internet superhighway from the bayou to the river, built to deliver the speed and reliability every customer needs. We are REV, 90 years of building connections.
Chris's Specialty Foods has you covered for tailgating this season. We do all the prep work so you can spend time enjoying your family and friends. Steaks, burgers, sausage, chicken, wild game, and many other great pork options. Our central location is now open on Wax Road behind the Walmart. And the new Highland location serves hot lunches and has a meeting space for your work team. New Orleans and Millerville are rocking as well. It's fast, affordable, and delicious. It's Chris's Specialty Foods.
Everybody loves Chris's.
Technology, a modern blessing, but a curse when issues arise. Your business systems should enhance your operations, not complicate them. REV Business is your human touch in the digital world, with personal support and meaningful solutions to your real-world challenges. We are a local team who will do whatever it takes to keep you up and running for internet, hosted phone, and security. Experience the difference of working with REV Business. 90 years of connecting Louisiana.
Good evening, everybody, and welcome to East Ascension. It's the 7th-seeded East Ascension Spartans at 25-4, taking on the 10th-seeded Southside Sharks at 19-12. We're getting down to the nitty-gritty. It's the regional round of the Division I non-select playoffs. I'm Jimmy Frederick, and I want to, of course, wish all of you a very happy Mardi Gras. The weather looks like it's moved on through, so now all we have to be concerned with is playoff basketball here in Ascension Parish. So glad that you've joined us. And again, want to wish my broadcast partner, David Swacker, of course, a quick and speedy recovery. How did we get here? Well, we were here Friday night, and let me tell you something. It was an exciting first half of basketball for East Ascension. They took on the number 26-seeded Bar Bucks, and it was a touch-and-go situation for the first 16 minutes. But then East Ascension, the Spartans, came out on fire after the halftime break and just really lit up Barb. They won 63-39 over Barb. Your leading scorers were Deron McZeal and Bryson Martinez. Both had 11 points. On the other side, it was Southside squeaking out a victory. Southside, the 10th seed in the playoffs, over Terrebonne, who was the 23rd seed, 44-43. R.J. Singleton tips the ball in with less than a second to go to send them right down I-10 from Lafayette to take on your East Ascension Spartans. And it has been a really enjoyable time talking to both these coaches as we get ready for this basketball game. And we've got lots of storylines to tell you about, and we'll get into those things as we move on. But let's tell you who else is playing tonight in the regional round from our area. Of course, we have Southside and East Ascension. We have that. And then Westgate, the 14th seed, is at Denham Springs, the 3 seed. Denham had a bye in the first round, so this is their first game in the playoffs. So that's where we stand there. Let's take a look now quickly as we get to the keys to victory. And this is both these teams have a relentless defense, and that is the one thing that I was so impressed with East Ascension last week or on Friday, is that their defense was absolutely unrelenting, and they had such quick hands, and it's going to be the same thing with Southside. But for Southside, they've got to clean the glass. They have to make sure that they prevent the second, third, and fourth offensive rebounds and shots that we've seen so many times when you put Martinez out there along with LeBron Napoleon, 6'7" and 6'9", those guys tend to suck up the rebounds very quickly. And it's something that Southside coach Todd Russ has talked a lot about. They've got to do a much better job. And then on offense, they have to be efficient. They do a lot of different things on offense through the Sharks. They'll run motion. They'll run read and react. They'll run all kinds of things. In fact, Coach Russ calls his offense very eclectic, meaning that it doesn't matter what tune the defense is playing, they have an offense that can complement that or can actually subvert that a little bit and take advantage of it. So we'll see how they do on offense. For East Ascension, they've got to deal with the pressure. They have not had a lot of opportunities to deal with pressure, at least in the playoffs, but they've got to pass out of pressure, meaning they don't want to dribble it. They want to move the ball up the court as quickly as they can, and they have done that when they've needed to. No cheap buckets. They've got to play good defense, as we know that they will. At least that's what they showed all season long, and they certainly showed it on Friday night. And the last thing, it's not on the graphic, but it's something that Coach Troy Green has said every time we've spoken all season long. Let the East Ascension Spartans be the East Ascension Spartans. In other words, they're not changing anything. They're playing their game. They want to get it down low to the big guys. They can also pop the three, and we saw it a lot of times last week, and especially Friday night when Deron McZeal came out and buried a three-pointer to start off the third quarter, and that started off a big third quarter for them. Now let's take a look at our coaches, and these two coaches know each other very, very well. They were teammates, and you see Coach Russ on the left and with the white beard, and Coach Troy Green. There you see Coach Todd Russ. He was a senior at White Castle when Troy Green was a freshman at White Castle. They have such big respect for each other. They like each other. They've coached with each other. They've coached against each other. There's no doubt that when it comes to this game, the only thing that matters is winning for their team. But when you take these guys off this gym floor, they're about as good of friends as you can find. And we'll tell you more about them as we move on, because there's so many different things that these guys have been involved with. And there you see Coach Troy Green in his third year. Both these coaches in their third years respectively. I want to show you, this is a great graphic, the progression of East Ascension basketball. When he came on, they won 18. They went 18 and 15. Took a little dip in 23-24 to 10 and 18. And now 25 and 4. They started off with a 12-game winning streak, hit a little bump in the road in early January. That's when they lost those 4 games, twice to Catholic, once to U High in overtime, and once to Dunham. And then they are on a 12-game winning streak here to close out the regular season and into the playoffs. 52 and 37, his overall record. Just tremendous. When we come back, we are going to have our starting lineups. Don't go anywhere, folks. It is just getting started. We are ready for East Ascension. The Spartans and the Sharks getting ready to tangle right here on the REV Game of the Week.
It all began in 1935, a new era in telecommunications, right here in Southeast Louisiana, born from the ambitions of several local families, with a clear vision and outlook focused on the future, connecting people across 10 parishes, one household at a time, powering an internet superhighway from the bayou to the river, built to deliver the speed and reliability every customer needs. We are REV, 90 years of building connections.
Chris's Specialty Foods has you covered for tailgating this season. We do all the prep work so you can spend time enjoying your family and friends. Steaks, burgers, sausage, chicken, wild game, and many other great pork options. Our central location is now open on Wax Road behind the Walmart. And the new Highland location serves hot lunches and has a meeting space for your work team. New Orleans and Millerville are rocking as well. It's fast, affordable, and delicious. It's Chris's Specialty Foods.
Everybody loves Chris's.
Technology, a modern blessing, but a curse when issues arise. Your business systems should enhance your operations, not complicate them. REV Business is your human touch in the digital world, with personal support and meaningful solutions to your real-world challenges. We are a local team who will do whatever it takes to keep you up and running for internet, hosted phone, and security. Experience the difference of working with REV Business. 90 years of connecting Louisiana.
Welcome back as we're in pregame just a couple of minutes away from the start of this exciting regional round of the Division I non-select boys playoffs. It's number 10 Southside Sharks, say that 3 times fast, and number 7 East Ascension Spartans, your home team. And let's go through our starting lineups. We'll start like this for the Sharks. They'll start at guard, number 4, Yalen Williams. He is a 5'9" sophomore. Number 5, Braylon Batiste. He's a 5'6" senior. He averages 6 points a ball game, but he can light it up from the outside. And quick hands, you've got to keep an eye on him at all times. Number 13, Jaden Tolliver, is a 5'10" senior, averaging 10 points a ball game. Number 15, he's the tallest guy on the team, 6'4" junior. He's going to have to be dealing with the twin towers down low in terms of dealing with Napoleon and Martinez. He is a 6'4" junior, averaging only 4 points a game, but does a lot of good on the rebounding side. And then 6'3" junior Jaden Norbert will close it out, and he averages 15 points per ball game. Look for a lot of guys off the bench for Southside. They average 51 points per ball game, and they give up 42. On the other side of the ledger, your starting lineups for the East Ascension Spartans, and it's been the same lineup basically all season long. We'll start off with Lathan Dumas, number 0. He is a 5'10" senior, averaging 8 points, 4 steals, and 4 rebounds. I wish I had a stat on how many steals he had in the game on Friday because he was electric. Your point guard and the general on the court is 5'9" senior, number 3, Deron McZeal. He had 11 points in the game on Friday, but he averages 14 points per game, 4 assists, and 2 steals. The other guard will be number 13, Tyrone Winsey. He's a 6'1" senior. He was all-district last year as a freshman, as a junior, and he averages 5 points per ball game and 4 rebounds. Dwayne Mitchell was exceptional last game on Friday night. His body control was amazing. He can jump out of the gym. He is a 6'3" sophomore. And then to round it out, the 6'7" junior, 280 pounds, LSU offensive line commitment, Bryson Martinez, averaging a double-double at 15 points per ball game and 10 rebounds. And he is a force to be reckoned with. He's athletic, he can jump, he has great footwork, and he just loves playing basketball. The other issue is for the defense is that he also loves to hit. And he is going to run through you, and if you're not set, you are often going to be called for the blocking foul. So that is something that they have to be aware of as the defense deals with the tall guys underneath. You've got these big guys down low for East Ascension in Napoleon and Martinez, but then you've got such good guard play out front. It's going to be something that the number 10 seeded Sharks are going to have to deal with, and they have been able to deal with it all season long. They've played guys that have been taller than them and bigger than them. That's not been an issue. The real issue is whether or not they're going to be able to handle the pressure, stay on top of things, and not let the rebounds pile up on them and not give them any quick buckets and cheap buckets. We are just about set. Our officials tonight, John Scott, John Barquette, and Conrad Newman. They're out of the New Orleans Association. We appreciate them being out here because it is not an easy task. And these guys are the best of the best. That's how they get to do these playoff games. We are going to have our national anthem. I'm not sure if we're going to have a singer, and we do not tonight. Alasia Hill sang for us on Friday night, but she does not appear to be here, but we will lay out for the national anthem. Go, EA Spartans. We are so glad that you've joined us for this ball game on Mardi Gras night. Oh, wait, we do have Alasia Hill. Excuse me. She was hiding back there. So Alasia, the senior from East Ascension, will do the honors. Tremendous job for Alasia Hill, the senior from East Ascension. And she does such a wonderful job every time she steps on the court to give us the rendition of the national anthem. Now it is time for our starting lineups to be officially announced here at the gym, and we'll give them to you as we get going. You see, number 4, there was a change. Yalen Williams stepping in for Christian Allen, who is not starting tonight but will play. You see number 5, Braylon Batiste stepping out on the court. Next will be number 13, Jaden Tolliver. Again, that's that 5'10 senior, very quick off on the defensive side and can shoot. The big man down low, number 21, they actually made a change. R.J. Singleton will start instead of Tanner Jones. And then you see Jaden Norbert will be the final. Now it's time for the East Ascension Spartans. Number 20, Dwayne Mitchell. I talked about him being able to jump out of the gym. He did some amazing things while in the air, shooting, rebounding, and also saving the ball before it goes out of bounds. He did a great job Friday night. Lathan Dumas, tremendous job as 5'10 senior, averaging 8 points a game. The general, Deron McZeal, 2-sport superstar. Number 13, Tyrone Winsey. Winsey is an unsung hero of this team. I say it because we don't call his name a lot, but he's always around the ball. And you've got Martinez, Bryson Martinez, ready to rock and roll. He is an immovable object down low. And it is time. So on the court, we get ready to go for this one. The regional round of the playoffs here. It's East Ascension versus the Sharks of Southside out of Lafayette. For East Ascension, it's Dumas, McZeal, Winsey, Mitchell, Martinez. And for Southside, it is Batiste, Tolliver, Jones, Norbert, Williams, and Singleton. Actually, Jones is not out there. Singleton is in the place of Tanner Jones, and we will see Tanner, I'm sure, before the night is over. For some reason, I've never seen this before, but the Southside Sharks checking out the basketball, making sure it's round, I suppose, and we're ready to rock. It'll be Martinez jumping against Singleton. Martinez goes up strong. Tipped up and controlled by Southside. Good jump that time for Singleton. He has the ability to leap. And we're underway here in the regional round of this playoff game. There you see that very tough. Oh, he stepped on the mid-court line, and they call back court. And that'll be the first turnover of the ball game for the Sharks. So after the tip, they get control. And here you see the pressure that we talked about. It's going to be full court press all the time. Coach Russ says if his guys don't play defense, they're out of the game. They're spectators. Here we go, our first foul of the ball game, number 21, Singleton away from the ball. And East Ascension will inbounds underneath their own goal. Into the corner, feeding Martinez. Martinez on the floor one time, goes up strong. He'll be hacked. He doesn't even feel it as guys hit the court. Let's see who they're going to give it to. I'm not sure. Did they give it to 21? I think they did. If they did, that is a second personal foul, second team foul. Sends Martinez to the stripe. He misses the first one. Martinez, a 63% free throw shooter. Made some good ones on Friday, but also missed a couple. With his size, he's got to expect he's going to be getting to the charity stripe, to the foul line an awful lot. This one had good rotation, but a little short. Rebounded by Batiste. There you see the pressure. And there's going to be another foul. Let's see. It's against the Sharks. Number 22 ran right through McZeal. That is the third team foul, the first on Norbert. My goodness. Very quick 3 fouls on the Sharks to start this ball game. Still no score. Needs some help. He's only got 5 seconds to get it, and he does. Now Winsey's going to have to bring it up the court. There you see the very, very quick hands and feet of this Shark defense. From the foul line into the corner. It'll be Mitchell back to Winsey. Looking for Martinez, goes cross court to Dumas. Dumas for three, can't hit. Rebound, Winsey going strong. He'll not get it to fall. Rebound again, goes up off the glass, and he got it to fall that time. And that is one of the keys that Coach Russ did not want. A lot of extra opportunities to shoot the basketball. 2-0 is our score. Almost losing it again, and he does, as it'll stay with the Sharks, but still sloppy passing of the basketball. Baptiste almost lost it and then kind of threw it away. He was lucky that it went off the hand of Winsey. Number 5 will check out. That's Baptiste. Going in for him will be number 3, Ryder Jackson. He's a sophomore. So this is really their first offensive opportunity because they have not had an opportunity much to shoot the ball, and it's a good rebound by Martinez as the shot doesn't fall for Norbert. Man, they are bumping and back and forth. I'm sorry I wasn't looking at the ball. There's a turnover for the East Ascension Spartans, and they can't finish. Rebounded by Mitchell. Travel is going to be called. So 2 quick turnovers. But what I was watching is out at the top of the key. Excuse me, not top of the key, but at midcourt. Literally, it was McZeal bouncing off of Jaden Norbert a couple of times. Norbert already has the foul, and now McZeal will work against number 4, Williams. Pushing off, that's going to be a foul. He walks. Travel is the call for sure. And I'm going to tell you what, these Sharks are rattled. The Sharks are rattled a little bit. He pushed off with his arm, no call, but then he literally took 4 steps. Got to get the ball in, and there's that unrelenting defensive pressure by the Southside Sharks. So instead of Dumas throwing the ball in this time, we'll see Mitchell do that. Mitchell will do the honors to get it into McZeal. Now this is where they have to pass the ball, but they're so tight on the East Ascension Spartans that it's very hard to pass the ball. Another travel. My word. Turnover number 3. And this has been a little bit of a sloppy ball game for both squads. 5:57 left in the first quarter. Kind of pressure but not pressure that time in the backcourt. It'll be Mitchell. Timeout is called, I believe. And we'll keep it here trying to sort things out. It is a timeout, a 30-second timeout. We'll keep it right here. But my goodness, it has been a quick couple of minutes, but it has been a very sloppy couple of minutes. 3 fouls against the Sharks, 2 turnovers. East Ascension has committed 3 turnovers, no fouls yet. It's getting a little chippy. I would say it's chippy. That's not the right word. They are battling hard on each side of the basketball. So I do think the officials are trying to keep this thing in control, and they are. But we have had 3 or 4 traveling calls, and we're just 2 minutes and 15 seconds into this thing. Dumas is playing tight defense on number 3, Jackson. Off the ball, it's going to be McZeal whistle for this one. And that'll be his first personal foul, first team foul. Nice knock away, and it's a great job for East Ascension. Martinez didn't even see it, reached his hand out from behind, and it went off the foot of one of the Shark players. So Jackson will come out, and Baptiste will check back in. There you see Coach Troy Green trying to settle his team down and get this thing going. Now they've got another inbounds play. For East Ascension, Mitchell will do the honors of throwing it in. McZeal will cut to the basketball and receive it. He's going to be guarded tightly by Williams. Good quick hands that time. Nobody there. Can't get it into Martinez. They're trying to. They're double and triple teaming him. This for 3 and can't hit. Rebounded by no one, tipped and controlled by the Sharks. It's Allen looking for a man cutting to the basket. Can't find, well, it does find Singleton, but Singleton will be fouled on the shot. Great pass that time by Allen, who checked into the ballgame. That's Dumas' first personal foul, second team foul. This will be the first time we've seen R.J. Singleton at the stripe. So Christian Allen, who we thought was going to start as a 5'9 junior, is checked in. And Singleton will get the first point of the night for the Sharks. This is a true chess match between two very close friends and very good coaches. Up the court quickly. Lindsay being worked hard by Allen to the top of the key. This is for three, can't hit. And good position that time for Christian Allen on the rebound. He'll be trapped at the corner or the side and gets it to his point guard. Driving, pulling up. Shot is no good and rebounded by McZeal. That was Norbert on the shot. Jump ball. Jump ball is the call, and it will be EA's basketball. But that was, watch it on the replay. Down the court, and they both had possession at the same exact time. Good job for the officials to call that a jump ball and not a foul. Under their own basket now, East Ascension inbounds. Fires it to Mitchell. Mitchell, skip pass into the corner. All by himself is Winsey, and Winsey can't hit. Goes over the backboard, and it will be Sharks basketball. Didn't look like it hit anything, which if it didn't hit anything, it wouldn't be out of bounds. We didn't see it from the top there, but a good angle on Martinez. Now we see Martinez check out and Napoleon check in, along with number 1 Palmer. Trenton Palmer, the senior, and of course the 6'9" big man is Napoleon, LeBron Napoleon. Dumas gets it to roll, and Dumas has 4 points. Biggest lead of the night is 3. And it's 4-1. Nice job from behind for Dumas to chase him down and pick his pocket. It goes out of bounds. Jackson will check back in for number 5, Baptiste. Watch him pick his pocket from behind. Doesn't know he's there. Boop. Just knocks it out of bounds. Inbounds. Oh, nice block! And a great save, but what a great block by the 6'9 Napoleon. Top of the key, McZeal. Back into the corner for Palmer. Palmer lights it up! Trenton Palmer comes off the bench for a big 3. 7-1 is our score. 3:39 left to go in the quarter. Just starting this one, and it's going to be a good one all the way down the line. Allen looking for some help. From 3, no good. Rebounded by the 6'9 Napoleon. Gets it to his point guard, McZeal. That was Tolliver on the shot. Tolliver working against McZeal. McZeal pulls up in the paint. Dumas rattles it home, and Dumas has a quick 7 points. Things are starting to settle down a little bit, at least in terms of turnovers and sloppy play. But it has also turned where the East Ascension Spartans have found a spark offensively. This one is up and off the glass, off the hands of Palmer into the hands of McZeal. McZeal looking up the court, always with his head up, and Palmer can't hit that one, and a good rebound that time for Tanner Jones, who's checked in. So Armstrong is off the court, and Tanner Jones is in. This pull-up is blocked. Lindsay right there to stuff Norbert. McZeal to the glass, and he's fouled. So that's Christian Allen's first personal foul. That is the 4th team foul in the quarter with 2:21 left. If they get one more, East Ascension will be shooting 2 shots the rest of the quarter. And then they'll reset for the second quarter. McZeal will get this one beautifully. And we have mass substitution. Singleton back into the ball game, along with Williams. And number 5, Batiste, is back in for the Sharks. McZeal, good rotation, rattles it home. He has 2 of 2 from the strike. McZeal will come out, and checking in will be Goody. Darian Goody, the senior, 5'10" guard, played a lot on Friday night. Both these teams are going to play a lot of guys, so we expect a lot of substitutions, get fresh legs in. Ooh, it looked like he almost stutter-stepped a little bit. Fighting all the way to the corner for Singleton. Singleton's shot is up and perfect. The first field goal of the night is for Singleton. He's got the only 3 points of the game. Got it! Raining him in is Trenton Palmer off the bench. That defense is so good. Dumas thought he had it, and it was off the hand of, well, they're interchanging Batiste and Jackson almost every 30 or 45 seconds. 15-3 is the score. This one is up and no good. Rebounded by the big man, LeBron Napoleon. He has 3 rebounds coming off the bench. This is Goody working the point. Haven't been able to get it into. There you go. Oh, kicked it back out. It was a smart play by Napoleon. Can Dumas do it again? Not this time. Check that, not Dumas, Palmer. And they're going to call a foul, it looks like, on LeBron Napoleon. His first personal foul. 3rd team foul. See it right here. It goes over the back. And that's what they'll call. Some confusion on the inbounds here. Who's doing what for the Sharks? They finally look like they got it straight, and now they'll pull things off a little bit. Jackson. Nope, check that. Number 22, Norbert. Norbert can't hit under the goal, and a good rebound, number 4 for LeBron. Palmer being worked hard by Tolliver. Now they're being a little more patient as East Ascension. 31 seconds left to go in the quarter. This will be partially blocked by Norbert. Nice little shake and bake move for Jackson into the corner, and he got it. From the wing, it was Tolliver for 3, and Tolliver gives them a big boost at the end of this quarter. 15-6 now. 9-point advantage. Goes out of bounds on the Spartans. Guess what? Right back into the ball game is Batiste. Batiste comes in, and Jackson comes out. 2 seconds. Norbert for 3 off the glass, no good, and what a quarter it has been. 15-6, the Spartans leading the Sharks. We head to the second stanza. We'll be back right after this on the Rev Game of the Week.
The athletic training staff of East Ascension High School would like to thank the following sponsors for their support of our Spartans Sports Medicine Program. Precision Pools and Outdoors, Parish Engineering, Black Bayou Lending, OxyChem, the RV Shop, Innovative Orthotics and Prosthetics of Louisiana.
We're back to see Coach Russ coaching them up right there on the bench. This was a sloppy start to this game. It took a while for anybody to score. Give you some stats really quickly for the Sharks. R.J. Singleton has 3 points, 1 field goal, and 1 of 2 from the line. And then Jaden Tolliver, the only other point is a 3-pointer from him from the wing. For East Ascension, Dumas has a three-pointer and 2 other field goals for 7 points. Deron McZeal is 2 for 2 from the stripe. He has 2 points. And then Trenton Palmer off the bench has 6, and that's how we start things off. 15-6 is our score. East Ascension in the regional round of the playoffs, leading the Sharks from Southside. Biggest lead has been 12 for East Ascension. A pull-up jumper from Norbert can't hit. Napoleon still in the ball game for East Ascension. Ooh, almost double dribbled. Double team, get it back to Winsey. Now Winsey, good job to keep his hand and his balance there as he went down. Feeds inside, but it's knocked away by Singleton. They are bracketing the big men, and they're not able to get the ball inside. Watch right here. They're doing a good job there and right behind him. Good job for Singleton to play the ball, not the man. So we're going to see, as we see Martinez is going to check into the game, and they're going to have the Twin Towers in at the same time. Winsey will come out, and now you've got 6'7" and 6'9". How are you going to do it when you have to bracket 2 of them? Leave somebody open. For 3! McZeal looks at the other bench and says, I got this, buddy boy. 18-6, back to a 12-point advantage. So again, it's going to be tough to play defense against both the big men in the game for East Ascension. Ball movement now. There shouldn't be in any hurry, Southside. I mean, they're down by 12, yes, but we know how basketball is. I mean, basketball can change in the blink of an eye. Inside to Norbert. Norbert has it blocked. Up the court. Oh, nice jump and catch by Palmer. Quickly to Dumas. For long 3. Can't hit that time. Rebounded by Martinez. Martinez goes strong and can't get another rebound, and it will be controlled, but it will be dribbled on the baseline. It looked like Norbert was going to come away with it, but he dribbled it out of bounds. So 15's checking into the ball game now. That's Tanner Jones for the Sharks, along with Williams, number 4. Boy, again, both these teams playing smothering defense. This shot is up, double clutch, no good. Rebounded by Singleton for Southside, and they'll push it up the court. Oh, thought about passing it. A good job for Dumas. He was going to cut that pass off, and a very smart move by Tolliver not to pass it. He recognized that Dumas was going to make that play, and it would have been coast to coast if he had. Into the corner, they'll double team, trap it. And Martinez with those quick hands knocks it out of bounds, but still, great effort right there. You could not get trapped in that corner when you've got number 1 Palmer and then 6'7" Martinez. I mean, you can't see anything. I don't know what you do. Batiste will inbound for the Sharks to Williams. Williams will pick up his dribble. Coach Russ is literally a yard or 3 feet, which is a yard, by the way, onto the court, all by himself, except he was camped out in the lane for about 9 seconds, and then he throws the ball away for the 3rd turnover of the night for the Sharks. McZeal will be picked up by Williams well in the backcourt, and he gets it across easily. Hands to Martinez. Martinez goes hard and strong. They're going to say it is on the Sharks. 21, that is his 3rd personal foul, if I am not mistaken, and it's not official, obviously. I missed one early, but I think that is his 3rd. Singleton will come out of the ball game. First team foul in the 2nd quarter for Southside. And I'm just telling you, when you're dealing with guys that are so big and strong, I don't know how you stop them, but you have to be completely set if you run into them or if they run into you. Shot by Williams, short. Tipped up and controlled by Martinez. Boy, everybody says Martinez doesn't have any up, but let me tell you something, he's got some hops. He went strong for that one, high. Hand fighting is going to be a Going to be a foul on number 4, I would imagine, and it is. Williams looking for his first personal, second team foul. Checking in will be Christian Allen for Williams. Also, Batiste will come out, and we know who goes in for him. That's Jackson. Inside pass to Martinez, spins in the paint, goes up strong, and he's going to be fouled. I will say, number 22, Norbert, whistled for his second. He's got to make some of those buckets and then get the foul and go to the shot, charity stripe for 1. He is 0 for 2 so far tonight. Got that one. So he's 1 of 3 from the foul line this evening. 4:39 left to go in the half. 13-point advantage. For the Spartans, they've led all the way. Bounces high, nobody there to rebound except the Southside, and they do control the basketball. So now they'll pull into a 1-2-2 zone. Can't hit, rebounded by Napoleon. Napoleon's got 6 rebounds in the ball game, and McZeal will push it up the court quickly. Dumas wants it to Martinez. Martinez from the foul line. He'll dribble, spin, and walk. No call. He gets hit in the face. He hopefully is going to be okay. Spinning is Norbert, losing the basketball, but it goes right in the hands of Jones, and Tanner Jones gets the first 2 points in a very, very long time for the Sharks. Inside to Martinez. Martinez loses the basketball, and it's a charge. That's what you have to do against the big guys. You've got to be completely set and not moving. That'll be his first personal foul, the first team foul. Martinez will check out. He was a little disgusted with that. But nonetheless, it was a good call. Christian Allen now working the ball. Goes through the paint and still with the basketball, looking for some help. Woo, gonna call that one on Dumas. Just couldn't help himself. He was running. Basically, Jackson stopped and just ran into him. So that was Lathan's second team foul. Referee going and talking to Coach Russ, telling him, hey man, calm down a little bit, buddy. Dumas will check out of the ball game, and checking in for Dumas is number 11, Ty Cooper. Saw him a lot last week. He's a 6-foot-tall senior. Norbert spinning, baseline, no good, tipped up, controlled by Allen. Allen can't get it to fall. Rebound again, and a foul away from the basket. Nope, actually they call it right there on Allen. I'm not sure what he did. I didn't see it. Again, that's 2 quick fouls. He's got 3 fouls. And that is the 15th foul, so that means that EA is in the bonus for the next 3 minutes and 24 seconds. They will shoot 2 shots every time they're fouled all the way into halftime. So Singleton has 2. 3. Allen has 3 for the Sharks. McZeal to the stripe. He's 2 for 2. 3 for 3. And he's got 6 points. Ethan Rock will check into the game. He's a sophomore. .313 to go in the first half, and it has been all East Ascension from the early going in this one. Williams to Norbert. Stolen away! Stepped on the line, but a great job to cut off the pass for Ty Cooper, and Southside retains possession. Norbert, watch him right here. He just anticipates pass, couldn't quite get it, but nonetheless, a great effort to disrupt the offense of Southside. Batiste in the game and Jackson in the game. First time we've seen that. Handoff to Williams. Williams kicks it back out. This will be Tolliver. Tolliver fills it up, and he's got 2 threes on the afternoon. 22-11 now, cutting the lead to 9. Biggest lead so far is 13. Now he's got needs some help. Picked up his dribble, might call timeout. They get it across midcourt, but not by much. It'll be Palmer, driving baseline, spins, loses it, picks it back up. The defense is tenacious for the Sharks. Cooper dribbling, 2:12 to go in the first half. McZeal, nice skip pass to Palmer, and he travels. Wow, the 5th turnover for East Ascension, and 3 of them have been on travels. Man, that's tough. Batiste working against Cooper. Tipped by Mitchell, who's back into the ball game. Good move that time for Norbert. Went to his right and came back to his left baseline, and Norbert has his first 2 points of the ball game. The lead is now back to 7, so all of a sudden, a drought for East Ascension. The foul is committed, and it will send Cooper to the stripe. Number 5, Batiste, whistle for his first personal foul. That sends Ty Cooper to the line. First opportunity at the line. We've got some substitutions. Singleton wants to come in along with Jackson. Also, for the first time, we're going to see Gavin Rand. Good shot for Ty Cooper. Gavin Rand checks in for East Ascension. Singleton checks in along with Jackson for the Sharks. Gavin, only a sophomore, 5'10" sophomore. Perfect from the line for Cooper. The first 2 in a long time for East Ascension. Back to a 9-point lead for EA. 1:20 left to go here in the first half. Batiste working against Cooper, and Cooper pushes him, no call. Knocked out of bounds by Mitchell, so the Southside Sharks retain possession. Southside inbounds to Norbert. Norbert off the dribble. Working hard against Mitchell. Goes up and lays it in. Beautiful drive. You've got to cut him off at the baseline and use the baseline as a secondary defender. Norbert has 4. Ooh, he's lucky he didn't get called on that one. Intercepting the pass. Knocking it to Batiste. An accidental kick as a foul called. Number 11, Ty Cooper, his first personal foul, the 3rd team foul for the Spartans, under a minute to play in the half. 22-15. Just as we thought the Sharks were going to kind of slip into the ocean, they decided to come back and start playing some basketball, which they've been doing all the way through. It just hadn't fallen for them. Norbert trying to muscle his way against LeBron, and Napoleon whistled for the foul. That's his 2nd. And the 4th team foul. 44.6 on the clock. Rock wants to check back in for the Sharks. I can't see the other guy that wants to check in. I can't see his number. We'll tell you that in just a second. This is Norbert's first opportunity at the line. Norbert, a 69% free throw shooter, doesn't hit that one. So Rock is 23, checks in. Number 4, Williams, checks in as well. He will relieve Jackson and Singleton, or they will relieve Jackson and Singleton. He got that one. So 1 of 2. First time we've seen Braden Turner, the sophomore, 5'11", check in for the Sharks. So a lot of people playing on both sides of the ball. McZeal is fouled. He gets tangled up with Williams, I believe. That'll be 2 shots. Yep. So that will be Williams' second personal. McZeal is 3 of 4 from the line tonight, making 4 of 5. Singleton checks back in with 36.8 on the clock. 32 will be in the game. It's the first time we've seen lane violation. 32 violation. I got to tell you, I don't have 32 on our roster anywhere. We'll find out who that is and let you know. 35 seconds on the clock. Double team, pick him up. They get it across midcourt. And there's going to be a foul over the back by St. Cyr, who's checked into the game. His first personal foul. And so that'll be 2 shots with 24.1 seconds on the clock. 24.8 seconds, excuse me. Singleton makes the first of 2. He is 2 of 3 so far tonight. All right, 32 is out of the game, but I'm going to find out who he is so when he goes back in, we'll know his name. But he is not on any roster that we have or have seen. Won't fall. Rebounded by Mitchell. 20 seconds to go, and McZeal will push it up the court. He's going to be picked up by 2 defenders. Rand tries to get it inside to St. Cyr, loses it. Rand picks it back up, loose on the court. Turnover number 6 for the Spartans, stolen away by Rand. Rand to Mitchell, Mitchell off the glass and good! And they take it to the locker room. 25-17, 25-17 is our score going into the half. Watch this. It was chaos, and then Rand comes down with it, gets it to Mitchell, who just with enough time on the clock lays it off the glass, and that is where we are. What an exciting first half of basketball. We're going to take a break. When we come back, we'll have some great halftime information for you, and then the third quarter coming up after that. You're watching the Rev Game of the Week. It's the Spartans and the Sharks battling it out. Back after this.
It all began in 1935, a new era in telecommunications, right here in Southeast Louisiana, born from the ambitions of several local families, with a clear vision and outlook focused on the future, connecting people across 10 parishes, one household at a time, powering an internet superhighway from the bayou to the river, built to deliver the speed and reliability every customer needs. We are REV, 90 years of building connections.
Chris's Specialty Foods has you covered for tailgating this season. We do all the prep work so you can spend time enjoying your family and friends. Steaks, burgers, sausage, chicken, wild game, and many other great pork options. Our central location is now open on Wax Road behind the Walmart. And the new Highland location serves hot lunches and has a meeting space for your work team. New Orleans and Millerville are rocking as well. It's fast, affordable, and delicious. It's Chris's Specialty Foods.
Everybody loves Chris's.
Technology, a modern blessing. but a curse when issues arise. Your business systems should enhance your operations, not complicate them. REV Business is your human touch in the digital world, with personal support and meaningful solutions to your real-world challenges. We are a local team who will do whatever it takes to keep you up and running for internet, hosted phone, and security. Experience the difference of working with REV Business. 90 years of connecting Louisiana.
Oh my goodness, I hope you've been able to catch your breath, because I'm just about catching mine. What an exciting first half of play it was. You know, it was sloppy to start the game. Both teams kind of trying to find a rhythm a little bit, and both teams having a little bit of trouble. And then East Ascension just really took control of the latter part of the first quarter and the first part of the second quarter. But since then, the Sharks have come alive. Let's give you some stats for the Sharks shooting-wise. They've had a lot of fouls in this one. But so far, their leading scorer is Jaden Tolliver. He has 2 3-pointers, so he's got 6 points. Tanner Jones off the bench has 2. Jaden Norbert seems like he's been getting the ball a lot and just not getting them to fall. He has 5 points. He's 1 of 2 from the foul line. A.J. Singleton, who started in place of Tanner Jones, has a total of 4 points. Sorry, I can't read my own handwriting. He has 4 points, and he is 2 of 4 from the stripe. But Singleton, the big man, the 6'2" senior, has 3 fouls, along with Christian Allen off the bench has 3 fouls. You've got Yalen Williams with 2 fouls. Norbert has 2 fouls, and Batiste has 1. They committed 5 turnovers in the first half of that basketball game. For the Spartans, your leading scorers are Lathan Dumas. He had 7 points in the first quarter, 2 field goals and a 3-pointer, and has not scored since. He has 7 points total. McZeal has 7 points as well. He has a 3-pointer, and he is 4 for 6 from the line. Martinez, which is what surprises me when you look at the stats, only has a single point. He is 1 of 4 from the line and has not scored a field goal yet. Trenton Palmer came in off the bench, scored 2 quick threes. He's got 6 points. Ty Cooper also with 2 points. He is 2 for 2 from the line. So the 2 big men, they have been so disruptive but have not scored much. Napoleon has 0 points, and Martinez has only 1 point. They are not in much foul trouble. Dumas has 2. McZeal has 1. Martinez 1. Napoleon has 2. Ty Cooper 1. And St. Cyr has 1 off the bench. They turned the ball over 7 times. And that is what the first half stats look like. We've got a quick scoring update for you from Master Control. Denham Springs leading Westgate 45-24. So in our district, the number 3 seed, Denham Springs, leading over Westgate. How about what else is going on and who are the top 5 in Division I non-select? Well, you've got Zachary at number 1, Central. That is the team that the winner of this game will play. So whoever wins this game will play Central. Central had a bye last week. They are playing Parkway tonight. Parkway beat number 18 Fontainebleau 73-52. So we'll see how that game turns out. Denham Springs, as we mentioned, already has a lead in their game against Westgate. And then Natchitoches Central is the 4th seed, and North Shore lost to number 28 Airline. So North Shore is out of the playoffs. That's amazing to see. Airline comes away with a big victory last week. So that's your top 5 in Division I non-select. Regional pairings in Division I go like this. You've got number 16 West Monroe is at number 1 Zachary. Ouachita is at number 8 Sulphur. Airline, who, as we just mentioned, knocked off the 5 seed, is playing at number 12 Covington. Number 13 Neville is at number 4 Natchitoches Central. Now on our side of the bracket, we have, East Ascension side of the bracket, you've got Westgate, number 14, is battling number 3 Denham Springs. Denham Springs with that 45-23 lead. Number 11, South Lafourche, playing at number 6, Ruston. Number 10, Southside is, of course, here at number 7, East Ascension. And Parkway, number 15, is at Central, number 2. And again, the winner of this game plays the winner of Parkway Central. Let's take a look at the games we have come. Well, first of all, we'll do this very quickly. The last 5 state champions, 2 for Ponchatoula, 2 for Zachary, and 1 for Alexandria. And, of course, March Madness, March 10th through the 15th in Lake Charles. Hopefully East Ascension is in those semifinals and finals. But if not, go down and see great basketball at Burton Coliseum. And what do we have coming up for you on the Rev Game of the Week? Well, we've got a lot of stuff coming up for you, as we have a game on Thursday, our first softball game of our spring cavalcade of sports coming up. That will be it is Santa Monica at Dutchtown softball. Jeff Porsche and Jolie Hartman will be doing that one. And then on Tuesday, you've got Prairieville at East Ascension softball. We kick off the baseball season, myself and Mike Moeller, at Dutchtown versus Prairieville baseball. And, of course, our seniors for East Ascension, and we'll give you their names as we get down the list here. But they have been an integral part of this run here for East Ascension. What a tremendous job they have done all season long. We're ready to start the third quarter. Here we go. We are underway here. So glad you've joined us. This is a basketball game that is inside to Martinez. Martinez goes strong and is fouled. That's what I was talking about earlier. He has to make that bucket, draw the foul, and then make the foul shot. Number 13 whistled for it. That's Jaden Tolliver, his first personal foul. First team foul. Martinez, that's a stripe. He is one of 4. Make it 2 of 5 now. And the old-fashioned three-point play. 28-17. The lead has been as much as 13 for East Ascension, and that's going to be foul for Martinez, as Martinez just couldn't control the body and go straight into Singleton. And that will be Bryston's second. Not much you can do, and certainly not complain about that one, because that was definitely a foul. Dumas working hard against Baptiste. Knocked up, still up, and it's going to be East Ascension basketball off the hand of Norbert. McZeal now. This is where East Ascension took control of the game on Friday night against Barr. They came out and played a tremendous third quarter. That one was fed into Martinez. He couldn't get a handle on it, tried to knock it back. And wow, I'm surprised that was East Ascension's basketball. It looked like it was touched last by Bryston. Lindsay for 3, and Lindsay rims out. Rebounded and controlled by the Sharks. Double dribble is the call. Turnover number 6 for the Sharks. Oh, he sure did. And he's done that a couple times, almost getting called for it several times up the court. That time he did get nailed. So we have had a lot of travel. First time we've seen a double dribble call. Lindsay goes high, controls the basketball, working hard against Tolliver. Starting 5 back into the ballgame for both teams. Around the horn, inside to Martinez. Martinez is going to be on the floor fouled. And that's his 4th. Singleton's 4th team foul. Nope, they got Singleton for 3. Okay, I'm glad we got the scoreboard today. He's got 3, and he will come out of the ballgame. Martinez has the ball blocked, but he's going to be fouled. That's the difference. It looked like if it had been anybody else, probably number 15 gets mostly ball, but his arms are so long and he's so tall that he gets hand instead of ball, and that is first personal foul. For Jackson, and Bryson makes that foul shot. Misses that one, and it's control. Nope. They're going to say the foul's on Dumas, and Dumas has got 3. He's going to have to come out of the ball game, I would imagine. I don't see a foul there. I'm sorry. He came and basically took the ball away from the Sharks, and he got called for that one. That one's unfortunate. So the second team foul for East Ascension. Another turnover by the Sharks. Martinez back out to Mitchell. Mitchell to McZeal. McZeal fills it up. McZeal has his second three-pointer of the night. He's got 10 points in the ballgame. Timeout is called. Full timeout, and we'll take it as well. Don't go anywhere, folks. 32-17. The Spartans leading the Sharks. Back right after this.
The athletic training staff of East Ascension High School would like to thank the following sponsors for their support of our Spartans Sports Medicine Program. State Farm Insurance Agent Adam McCarty. Ross Downing Buick GMC Gonzalez. Athletic Center. Our Lady of the Lake Health. Baton Rouge Orthopedic Clinic Foundation.
We are ready to rock and roll. 32-17, the Spartans with the advantage. 6:14 left to go in the third. It will be Sharks basketball. Big three-pointer by Ron McZeal. He only has 2 field goals of the night, and he's got 2 three-pointers. Not hurting that he's got 4 of 6 from the stripe. Norbert goes up strong to get the ball, working against McZeal, cuts to his left. Goes up and lays it in. Beautiful job. Switched hands in midair, and that is something that takes a lot of body control and a lot of skill. 5 seconds? That was a quick 5. Holy mackerel. Turnover by East Ascension. I don't know. Regardless, inbounds pass off the shot, no good. Rebounded by Singleton. Singleton goes strong, and he puts it back in. All of a sudden, we've got a momentum swing. And it's all defense. Martinez is going to take it himself. If he pulls up for a 3, I'm out. Off the glass, no good. Tipped up, no good. Controlled by the Sharks. Back down the court, off the glass, and it's good. Holy cow, we've got a tournament. Jackson takes it coast to coast. Gets the bucket. He'll have 1 shot. That is the first personal foul on Mitchell, the 3rd team foul. Sends Jackson to the stripe. Jackson just a sophomore, and he makes it. That'll quiet the crowd. Needs some help. Defender runs by Winsey. You got numbers. Feeds into the corner for Palmer. Palmer for 3! He's got 3 threes off the bench. 9 points for that young man. You can't leave him alone in the corner. He will bury you. 35-24. Back to an 11-point advantage for the Spartans. Singleton down the line. He's going to be fouled. Martinez can't believe it. He's incredulous. He got armed. Oh, pardon me. And that will send Singleton to the line. He is 2 of 4 tonight. LeBron Napoleon has checked into the game for Martinez. Good rotation and rattles in. Christian Howell has checked into the game for Jackson, who comes out. Inbounds. Winsey. McZeal's got to get it up the court. And they do so to Mitchell. Mitchell has been quiet tonight. McZeal for three. No dice. Rebounded by Winsey. Around the horn it goes. Thought about going to Palmer in the corner. Changed his mind. Now drive baseline. Mitchell. Inside to Winsey. Winsey will drive in. And they're going to say it's an offensive foul because he pushed off with his elbow. No question about that. Can't do that. That's his first personal foul. The fourth team foul. Back down to single digits for the Sharks. And it's now a 6-point advantage only for the... I didn't see who made that one. I think it was Tolliver. .21 gets whistled. That's Singleton. Now it's 4 for him. He'll have to come out. Boy, this defense is something to behold for the Sharks. They have pulled within 6. 30-second timeout is called as the trap was on and McZeal could go nowhere with it. Watch it right here. Loses the basketball and then they are just all over him. I don't know if Coach called that one or if McZeal called it, but regardless, there was nobody there to help him. And from a 13-point advantage, or I think it started with 12 points to start the third, it is now down to 6. 35-29. And I thought it was a 30-second timeout, but it's a full timeout, but that's just fine. 3:57 left to go in the third quarter. And boy, it's just a great crowd on hand. Everybody's excited. Not a long trip for the folks from Southside, so a lot of those have made the trip over on this Mardi Gras day. And this is what playoff basketball is all about. And as we said earlier, basketball can turn on a dime. I mean, you can get a couple of stops, you make a few buckets, and all of a sudden, things change drastically. Just when you thought East Ascension was going to cruise in for what looked like another big lead, things have changed very rapidly here. Cross court to Palmer. Palmer lets the defender fly by from 17 feet, comes up short. Rebounded and fouled on the shot is LeBron Napoleon. 15 whistled for that one. That's Tanner Jones, his first. And that sends Napoleon to the line. He has 0 points for the night. He averages 8 points a ball game. His first foul shot is up and no good. Rock will check into the game for Jones for the Sharks. Shot is no good. Ooh, that's going to be a... Winsey just grabbed him and pulled him down. I think Winsey was on, watch right here. Yeah, just grabbed his arm and yanked him down. And so that is the fifth. Both teams are in the bonus now with 3:45 left to go in the third quarter. Luckily, we reset in the fourth, but Rock, the sophomore, will go to the line for his first opportunity. And he'll get it to fall. 5 points. I mean, you would have never guessed it a few minutes ago. That is where we stand at the lead for the Spartans. This one won't fall. Rebounded strong by the leaping Napoleon. Winsey will work the point, and he's going to work hard against Tolliver. Tolliver's going to be with the for it. We might not get out of here till tomorrow. Second personal on Tolliver. And that will send Winsey to the line. Winsey has no points and has not been to the stripe yet tonight. Interesting that he moves himself way to the left of the foul line. And I guess when you know your shot, you know where to line up. He makes that one of two. Because he is literally, I don't know, a foot and a half from the elbow on the left side. Shot is up and good, makes them both. So that is the first points in a very long time for East Ascension. Mitchell working against Norbert. Norbert goes in and he gets thrown to the court hard. I hope he's okay because he was way up in the air when he hit. That'll be the third on Napoleon. Watch him here. Watch this. He goes up, bumps, man, I thought somebody pulled him down, but he just ran into the immovable object that is LeBron Napoleon. LeBron wasn't set, but it wasn't nearly as violent as the result was. Norbert misses the first of two. Got out. McZeal drives up the court into the corner for Palmer. Palmer almost throws it away, and it goes off the arm of Williams. Heads up play that time for Winsey to throw it off the arm. See right here, he throws it right off the arm of Williams. And another foul called, this time on Baptiste. See Coach Russ in the corner there, Todd Russ. A lot of fouls being called both sides of the ball. McZeal has been very good from the line tonight. He is 5 for 7. Make it 6 for 8. 39-31. Still 3 minutes left to go in the third. It's been a long quarter. Norbert drives baseline. Has it almost knocked away by Mitchell. He'll go in and stolen away by number 23, LeBron Napoleon. This is where I said you got to pass out of trouble. And he couldn't do that, but he drew the foul. That'll be the third on Norbert. Watch here. He's looking to possibly throw it to Napoleon, but if he had, he'd have to throw it high because there was a defender coming up without Napoleon realizing it. This is not the guy you want to put at the charity stripe, as number 3 McZeal is 6 of 8. Gets it to flutter, barely flutters the net. Norbert will check out of the game. Christian Allen will check in for the Sharks. Won't fall. They're going to go over the back on Winsey. No, wait. Yeah, Winsey. Yeah, there we go. Winsey's got 3. And that sends Allen to the line. Back to a 9-point lead, 40-31. 2:45 left to go in the third. And again, we're in the bonus for both teams, so they're shooting 2 shots each time. There's no more 1-and-1, which I have mixed feelings about. I think I do like the fact that you reset after every quarter, but the 1-and-1 shot, you miss that 1-and-1, especially late in the game. It can make a real difference going down the line. Another foul. Lord have mercy. I'm telling you, we're never going to get out of here. 23. That's Rock. Whistle for his first. 1 second off the clock. And I'm fine hanging out here in Ascension. Don't get me wrong, East Ascension, but at some point we got to play basketball. Napoleon is 0 for 3. He has no points, and that is not something that Coach is going to like in the stat line. That he still has 0 points. Don't get me wrong, they're playing pretty good defense against him. They're bracketing him very well. Rock, the sophomore, goes strong and is fouled. It happened, and Napoleon knew it because he went down with his hand as opposed to being straight up. Watch right here on the replay. He's going to go down, and he swats. That is an automatic foul no matter what. So he's got 4. It's an unorthodox shot for Ethan Rock. He is 1 for 2, 1 for 3 now. A little bit of a line drive shot for the sophomore. Braden Turner wants to check in. And that one will rim out. Mitchell controls it to Cooper. Cooper needs some help. He's going to be double teamed, and they turn the ball over. Charge is the call as Mitchell gets the call as he is set perfectly. That is 4 on Jaden Norbert. Now they got their players set. Southside had a little trouble getting their guys on and off. Inbound to Mitchell. Mitchell. Back to Ty Cooper. Cooper's going to work it, and he's going to do so against Christian Allen. 8-point game, 40-32. Almost to the 2-minute mark here in the third. Been a very long third quarter because both teams are in the bonus. Cross court to McZeal. McZeal pulls up from 8. Got it! McZeal is first non-3 field goal of the night. Checked into the ball game too is Curtis Joseph for the East Ascension Spartans, and all of a sudden there's a little spark for EA. Inbound to Mitchell. Mitchell pulls it back. Kicks it back to Palmer. 1:26 left to go in the third. 10-point advantage for the East Ascension Spartans, but these Sharks aren't going away, and that's going to be a foul on McZeal, I believe. I could be wrong. I am. I thought McZeal pushed off. And Christian Allen is hot. He's got 4. Shooting 2 is McZeal. Boy, I really thought McZeal got him with the elbow, but that's not what they called. So McZeal is at an active third quarter at the line, and he makes that one. Allen will come out. Rock will check back in. Rock wants to switch things up with Turner, so they'll switch sides. Good shot of Deron McZeal right there at the foul line. He rattles that one in. He's 9 of 12 from the line. Is Deron McZeal. Back to a 12-point advantage. Again, remember the biggest lead of the night for East Ascension was 13 in the second quarter. Off the glass on a floater, no good. Tipped up and controlled by East Ascension. Under a minute to play. in the third quarter. McZeal looking for some help. None of the big guys in. This is Palmer for three. He's going to get it. Palmer has 4 3-pointers. 2 in the first, 2 in the third. Biggest lead of the night is 15 now. At 47-32. The Sharks, they walk. Sharks got it down to 5, and then all of a sudden, the East Ascension Spartans flipped a switch, and it has been a different team in the last 2 minutes of the third quarter. 18.9 seconds to go in the third. McZeal up the court, has it tipped. Mitchell back to McZeal. Under 10 seconds, make it 5. McZeal driving, floater off the glass, no good, and that'll do it almost for the third quarter. 0.9 seconds on the clock, so they'll get a chance to inbound and catch and shoot, basically. They'll have to inbound it. Maybe Mitchell will catch it and shoot it. And we're back to action. Sorry about that. We had a little buffering. We are back to play. Into the first quarter. Into the third, start of the fourth. 47-32. We'll give you some stats as we get going. This shot is no good for Tolliver, and it's rebounded by Mitchell. McZeal has 17 points on the night as we see Palmer driving in, and he now has 14. Biggest lead, 17, and that's where we are right now. It will be touched, so it's not a backcourt, but it is a backcourt. He dribbled it off his foot, and it was not touched by Ty Cooper. Jackson checks in for Batiste. Norbert's back into the ball game with 4 fouls, and also number 21 Singleton back into the game with 4 fouls. So they'll have to be careful. And tell you, it doesn't take a whole lot of fouling to get called in this one. Norbert goes left against Mitchell, and Mitchell's going to be whistled for it. Again, we reset the fouls in terms of team fouls, so neither team in the bonus. That's just the first team foul for East Ascension. Leading scorer is Jaden Norbert for the Sharks at 8. He drives in, he'll lay it beautifully off the glass. Left-handed layup is perfect. And Norbert has 10 points. 49-33. Neither big man on the court for East Ascension. Inside pass. Back to to Joseph. Joseph, beautiful from 5 feet, and he's got his first field goal and points of the night off the bench. Partly because Napoleon has 4 and Martinez has 3 personal fouls. Partially blocked, and it is blocked by Mitchell. It will be Sharks basketball. Knocked away and stolen by East Ascension. That is the 10th turnover of the night for the Sharks. McZeal over to Ty Cooper on the right wing. Cooper kicks it back to Palmer. Boy, Palmer just wants to keep filling it up. That time wisely chose not to shoot it. Inside and knocked away by Singleton. Trying to feed into Joseph, and it was a good play by Singleton. As Batiste will check in, and again, interchangeable between Batiste and Ryder Jackson. 5:53 left to go in someone's season. Nice catch by Palmer. Palmer will step up from 8 feet and bury it. Palmer has done his job and more tonight. The senior, 5'10", Trenton Palmer, has 16 points. Into the corner for Williams, and Williams can't get it to fall. Loose ball in the court. Williams gets the ball back. He'll bang down low. No dice. Rebounded by Singleton. Singleton will be fouled. He'll go to the line. .21 whistled for the foul. That's Curtis Joseph. His first personal foul. The second team foul here in the fourth quarter against the Spartans. Singleton will get this one to fall easily. Five of 6 so far for Singleton. Make it 6 of 7 from the line. So double dribble. Second double dribble of the night. The first against McZeal. And guess what? Jackson will come back in, and this time, instead of for Batiste, he'll come in for Williams. Tolliver will inbound for the Sharks, and they do so to Singleton. Singleton goes right back up with it, misses the shot. Still loose on the court, picked up by Mitchell. Up the court to McZeal. McZeal lets some defenders fly by and let his offense get set. Lazy pass, but still gets it to Ty Cooper. He will be worked by Tolliver hard. Into the lane, off the glass. No good, put back, tipped up, and it will fall this time on the second effort by Curtis Joseph. He has 4 points. 55-36. Norbert fires one, no good from the foul line. McZeal comes up with another one. Boy, McZeal's so confident in handling the ball. To Ty Cooper in the corner. Feeds inside to Mitchell. Mitchell gets it down, but he will be fouled before he can pass the ball, or as he's passing the ball to Joseph. 21, and he's Gonski. Singleton fouls out. Good game for him. He finished with 13 points. And that will be the end for R.J. Singleton, who had that big put back to win the game and send them here against Terrebonne. But tonight doesn't appear to be the Sharks' night. But they do get the turnover here, and that's the 10th one for East Ascension. And the dunk is no good, but the whistling travels. They call it travel. And he tries to throw the dunk down, and he bangs it off the back of the iron. Mitchell, he'll throw it down, and the crowd goes wild! He went high and dunks it hard. Mitchell, watch it here, boom! And the scoreboard went out for some reason. And he will be fouled, so he'll have an opportunity for a three-point play the old-fashioned way. His first points of the night, which is hard to imagine. All right, one scoreboard is back up at 55-36. It should be 57-36, I believe. I think it's 58. I think it's 58-36. Because it was 55-36 before the dunk. The dunk counts, there it is. Well, it's on our scoreboard, we're right. And Mitchell has a three-point play. They still can't get the scoreboard quite to work, I don't believe. I really believe it's 58, but there it goes. There we go. Should be one more point. It should be 58-36. There, we got it. All right. Follow the Rev crew and we'll have no problem. We're back to action. Scoreboard just went out automatically as soon as the crowd went nuts on the dunk. I need to tell you more about the storylines between these two coaches. I promised you that I would. They played together at White Castle, Coach Troy Green and Coach Todd Russ. Coach Russ was a senior when Troy was a freshman. Coach Russ said, they knew they had something special in the freshman because he was basically an automatic 25 points every time he stepped on the court. This long three-pointer, no good. It'll be controlled by McZeal. So both coaches very complimentary of each other in terms of their playing ability. The one thing that Coach Green said is that they went to the championship game in Coach Russ's senior year and Coach Green's freshman year. And Coach Todd Russ was named the MVP even though they lost the game. He was named the MVP of the tournament. And Coach Green was just like, he couldn't believe it. He said, I've never seen it before. I don't think I've seen it since. But that was just how good Todd Russ was as a basketball player. Russ went on to play at Idaho and then Nichols, and he helped get Nichols their first Southland Conference championship. So both of these guys, very, very close and tight and friends. But when it came to this game, all that was put on a shelf. And that will be the third, I believe, for Tolliver. Oh, check! I gave it to Matisse. Fourth team foul for the Sharks. So anyway, just interesting that these two guys are so connected to each other, and they still stay in touch and still work together. In fact, Coach Russ interviewed for this job just as at the same time that Coach Green was interviewing for the job at East Ascension. Of course, it went to Coach Green, and then Coach Todd Russ went over to Southside, and he said he's very, very happy as you see the quick hands of Tolliver. Tolliver is fouled. The bucket will not go, but he will go to the line. And that will be the fourth on Dumas. .238 left to go here in the ball game. The winner of this one will play the winner of Central and Parkway. Central, the number 2 seed in Division I non-select. And that was good for Tolliver. Don't forget, we've got that big softball game to kick off our spring sports extravaganza softball. That comes up on Thursday. That'll be Cinema at Dutchtown with Jeff Porsche and Jolie Hartman. Joseph has 6 points now. We'll have another softball game on Tuesday. And then we'll start our baseball action on Thursday. With Dutchtown at Prairieville. So lots of things happening here this spring. We have just been so thankful that we've been able to bring you such great basketball, both boys and girls, this entire winter. And we have seen some great basketball all season long, and this is no different. And I got to tell you, there's absolutely no reason to think that East Ascension can't make a run to the Burton Coliseum. They're playing that good of basketball. When you consider that the big guys, Napoleon has 0 points and Martinez has 5 points on the night. They haven't played most of the second half. And the Spartans leading 60-38. A minute 16, and they're just kind of dribbling the ball around, and they finally foul him. Number 4 whistled for his third. That's Yalen Williams. You know, one of the things that's special is that the Ascension School Board allows REV to be a part of the Ascension Parish school community. Of all the schools in Ascension Parish, it's football, it's basketball, boys and girls, it's softball, it's soccer, boys and girls, it's baseball, it's everything that we can bring you to be part of the community. And we're very lucky in Ascension Parish to have the Ascension Parish School Board that allows us to do it, and also REV that puts the commitment into the community to do it. This shot is good, high off the glass. Nice job for number 3, Jackson, who again has been interchangeable. He's got 5 points on the night. He and Baptiste have been switching in and out. McZeal, got to tell you, Williams didn't give it up, that's for sure, with 40 seconds to go, down by 21. And McZeal is just going to run the clock out. They're not going to foul with 30 seconds to go, at least I don't think they are. And guess what? The East Ascension Spartans are heading to the quarterfinals. They will play the winner of Central versus Parkway on Friday night. Oh, and they lose the basketball with 11 seconds. No fouls here, I would imagine. This shot is good by 15 Jones, and that will do it. The final score, 61-42. What an incredible basketball game it was, and it was everything we expected it to be. You see Coach Green right there. Pardon me, and he will go shake hands with his very good friend, Coach Todd Russ. But Coach Russ, as much as he loves his teammate and former teammate, he's not happy exactly with the outcome of this basketball game. But nonetheless, the East Ascension Spartans are headed to the quarterfinals. Their dream continues. The Shark season ends abruptly. We want to thank all the great folks here at Ascension Parish, and to see the cheerleaders, and the crowd was great tonight. Eric Brownfield and, of course, Dirk Scheck-Snyder, always so helpful whenever we're on campus here. A big thank you to Lauren Avery, the principal at East Ascension as well, because without their hospitality, without their help, we can't do these things because we're certainly guests on this campus. And, of course, you see the seniors, such a big part of everything that this team has accomplished so far. You see Lathan Dumas, Darian Goody, Tyrone Winsey, LeBron Napoleon, Trenton Palmer, Leighton Savoy, Shafter St. Cyr, Deron McZeal, Ty Cooper, and Kendall Green. And we congratulate them on their run toward the quarterfinals. And the road to a championship continues for East Ascension. Well, that is going to do it for us. I want to thank our great camera crew, Zane Chapoy, Courtney Lawrence, Nolan Wagasback, our floor director, Priya Singleton, our director, Andre Chapoy, and, of course, our executive producer, Lyle Boudreau, back in master control. Again, the final score, the Spartans 61 and the Sharks of Southside 42. East Ascension heads to the quarterfinals to play either Central or Parkway, and we'll see if the dream can continue. That's going to do it for us. Have a great night, everybody. I'm Jimmy Frederick. We'll see you next time on the REV Game of the Week.